Most people live in a direct trade, time for money. It feels fair and clean, but it hides a ceiling, time is finite. When you want more, the only lever you see is working harder, longer, or while exhausted. This is the trap: time becomes the input, money becomes the output. But when the input is limited, the output is capped, no matter how motivated you are. So growth turns into a treadmill. Work more to earn more. Stop working and income stops. Raise your rate, but you're still boxed in by hours. Burnout becomes the default scaling strategy. Leverage is the escape hatch. It disconnects input from output. Instead of asking, "How do I work more?" you ask, "How do I make this work without me?" Next, let's compare two worlds, effort versus scale. Same person, same talent, completely different outcomes. Linear work pays you for your time. It's stable, but it comes with a built-in ceiling. Leverage pays you for judgment and systems, decisions you can reuse, and outputs you can repeat. In linear work, results stop when work stops. You're limited by energy and hours. Even when you're great, you're still measuring progress in time. With leverage, one action can reach thousands. Systems keep producing value. One good decision can echo for months because the output scales beyond the effort. That's the definition: leverage is using systems, tools, media, code, capital, or people to multiply the impact of your actions. If it can't scale, it can't set you free. Now let's ground this with a modern example. Naval's definition is the cleanest one. Naval's point is simple: time-based income has a hard ceiling. The modern age is different because leverage breaks the link between hours and outcomes. That's why the quote hits: "You're never going to get rich renting out your time." Renting time is a trap with a polished resume. In the past, output was capped by physical labor and local distribution. Today, replication is near free and distribution is global. Wealth increasingly comes from leverage, not labor. Modern leverage scales without proportional effort. Judgment beats raw hard work. Here's the core line: leverage disconnects input from output. Your work becomes a product, a system, or a distribution channel. That unlocks a new game: ship once and sell many times. Build systems that run without you. Next, we'll break leverage into 4 types, so you can choose the one that fits your personality. Not all leverage is equal. Some is permissioned, some is permissionless. The goal is to pick the type that matches your skills and your temperament. Labor leverage is people working with you. It scales, but it demands permission and management bandwidth. Capital leverage is money working for you. It's powerful, but often gated by access, risk tolerance, and timing. Code leverage is software that works while you sleep. Near zero replication cost. Permissionless leverage. Media leverage is content that scales infinitely. One idea can reach millions, and it's also permissionless. Now, the ultimate leverage combo: learn to build, and learn to sell. Most people focus only on building or only on selling. Very few master both. But if you can do both, you become extremely hard to compete with. Build means creating valuable things the world wants: products, content, tools, systems, code. It's how you turn specific knowledge into assets. Sell means communicating value: marketing, storytelling, copywriting, closing. In the leverage era, distribution is one of the highest forms of leverage. A builder who can't sell stays invisible. A seller who can't build eventually gets replaced. Builder plus seller creates massive leverage and wealth. Naval says it best: learn to sell, learn to build. If you can do both, you will be unstoppable. Next, turn everything you know into a scalable product, so you stop selling time and start selling assets. The ultimate way to apply leverage is to productize yourself. Instead of selling your time, you create assets that deliver value without your constant presence. Productizing yourself means packaging your expertise, processes, and judgment into repeatable products, courses, software, templates, content libraries, brands. Here's the formula: specific knowledge, combined with build plus sell, multiplied by leverage, becomes a product. Why it matters: you stop trading time for money. Your work can reach thousands while you sleep, and you keep the upside. Start small. Create once, distribute forever. Build one small digital asset, then compound from there. But leverage only multiplies what's already there. So next, the foundation: specific knowledge and accountability. Leverage multiplies your effort, but multiplying zero is still zero. Before leverage helps you, you need something worth multiplying. Specific knowledge makes your output rare. It can't be trained on command. It comes from genuine curiosity, obsession, and lived experience. Accountability lets you capture upside. You put your name on the line and take responsibility for outcomes. Put your name on the line, society rewards you with equity and leverage. Naval's key principle is simple: arm yourself with specific knowledge, accountability, and leverage. Next, we'll talk about the ultimate multiplier: judgment. In the age of infinite leverage, judgment becomes the single most important skill. Leverage is a force multiplier for your judgment. With good judgment, leverage turns a single decision into extraordinary results. With poor judgment, leverage turns a small mistake into a fast disaster. Build world-class judgment by thinking from first principles, studying incentives and human nature, making many small bets, and ruthlessly reviewing outcomes. AI and code give everyone leverage. The winners won't be the hardest workers. They'll be the people with the best judgment. As Naval put it, leverage is a force multiplier for your judgment. Now let's look at the common mistakes that break people when they try to scale. Leverage amplifies everything, including your blind spots. If your foundation is weak, scale just accelerates failure. Mistake 1: renting your time forever. The hourly ceiling never disappears unless you turn hours into assets, systems, code, media, or ownership. Mistake 2: chasing leverage without a craft. No skill means no value, and no value means distribution has nothing to amplify. Mistake 3: confusing attention with trust. Views don't automatically convert. Trust compounds. Consistency beats virality. Mistake 4: scaling chaos. More output of a broken process creates burnout. System first. Then scale. Always. The right order is craft, clarity, system, then leverage. Finally, let's close with a blueprint you can actually follow. The modern world no longer rewards hours worked. It rewards leverage built. Build: turn your specific knowledge into assets you can reuse. Distribute: share consistently to compound reach. Own: take ownership and collect upside. Final truth: you don't need more time. You need better systems. You don't need more work. You need more leverage. Start building your first leverage system today: one small asset, one channel, one ownership stake. That's the leverage builder's mindset. Build, distribute, own, and let your systems do the heavy lifting.